Hey guys, back again. It's a long overdue video this. Today in the post I got a spicy pedal. As you can see by the title of this video and the little preview clip you've had there, this is the Butthole Burner, brand new pedal from the Steel Panther guys. So can't tell you how excited I am to do this video. I've been waiting for this for ages. Yeah, it's a pretty fun, fierce pedal, so we're going to get into it. Got the Kramer ready. I'm going to plug in a few sort of 80s-esque sort of style guitars, play some Steel Panther riffs, go through a few chops and whatnot, and see what we can get out of it. So here's the box. Slightly spicy smell to it, I've got to be honest. So we'll see what's inside. So what's actually in the box? So open it up, we've got, first thing we've got here is a little certificate. We'll get a close-up of that. Certificate of authenticity. Let it be known throughout the multiverse that this Steel Panther Butthole Burner is pedal number 1453. So there's a lot of these out there. So it has been manufactured in the USA to the highest quality standards to be the most bitchin' pedal ever. Well, I should hope so. It features the original pussy metal circuit with a scorched, balmy, toggle and gasoline lava flow, jalapeno and wasabi high knobs. If you don't know what that means, those are the names of the controls on the pedal. So we'll get to the pedal and that'll make a bit more sense, but that's pretty cool. So we've got a big black, well, shouldn't say that. We've got a bag, or a satchel if you like, a rather interesting looking pepper. Yeah, spicy, and what looks like some instructions. Yep, so we've got what everything does and some hilarious write-up about the pedal, so we'll get a close-up of that. Yeah, funny guys. Okay, and what else we've got? Okay, some little stickers to pop on the bottom of the pedal if you know, for little feet. I'm gonna whack Velcro on mine so I can slap it on the pedal board, but yeah, so not too much in the box, but let's be honest, you just need to plug the pedal in and start having fun with it. So yeah, let's open the bag up now. So put that to one side, over here. Cool, so inside the bag, oh that looks cool. So here is the pedal, hopefully you can see that. We'll get some close-ups I'm sure. So yeah, it is bright. Spicy paint job, I like that. So the Butthole Burner, so we've got jalapeno low, that's the low end. We've got wasabi high, that's the high. Gasoline, that is your gain. And lava flow, I believe that's the volume. And then a little dip switch here, which goes between like a sort of lower gain and then a higher gain. The inputs on the top, that's pretty cool. So you can get this right up to another pedal if you need in your pedal board. Powered by a 9-volt battery, or we can plug it in at the top here. So I think that's all you need to know. It's those interesting peppers back on the pedal there. So I can't figure out what they look like, but yeah, interesting paintwork. So alright, let's plug it in and see what it does. Okay, so quickly, the signal chain I'm playing through, I've got the Kramer Pacer in front of me. This is just a standard Kramer Pacer series guitar. Got a funky paint job on it, and the pickups are iron gears. We've got the rolling mill in the neck and the appropriately named hot slag in the bridge, which is capable of some pretty fierce sounds. So yeah, I'm going to be using this mainly. We'll switch to a Jackson guitar as well with DiMarzio's just for a bit of variation, and maybe plug in a Les Paul if I'm in the mood later on. So I'm going through a clean channel on the Blackstar JJN-20. You may have seen that amp on the channel before. So it's just a completely clean channel, sounds like this. Smidge of reverb on there just so I feel a bit comfortable. But nothing outrageous. So without further ado, we'll go through the pedal. So I'm going to start off with the gain at fairly low. I'm going to be in the low setting, which they call balmy. So we're going to go through a few tones on that. I've got the, as you can see on the screen, I've got the, let's put everything at 1 o'clock actually, at 12 o'clock, sorry. So everything's at 12 apart from the gain, which I've got at about 9 o'clock. So let's see how that sounds to begin with. Lovely blues sort of tone there, so I'm going to push the gain up a little bit more now. Cool, so we're getting into a bit more of a saturated tone there, so let's try a few Van Halen riffs for you, something old school. Okay, so even at that level again, we've got a very crisp sound, and you can still roll your volume back and get a lovely cleaner tone as well. So probably not what this pedal's designed for, obviously, but it's nice to know you've got a bit of versatility in it. So again, I'm just going to experiment with the volume levels a bit, maybe switch to the neck pickup for a bit as well. Cool, so let's turn the gain up a little bit, or should I say the gasoline as it's labelled on this pedal. So let's try that at 3/4 in, so. So I'm just going to go through the EQ really quick on this pedal just to see what it's capable of. So I'm just going to chug a chord and just turn the low and the high, you know, backwards and forwards, see what it does. So I'm going to play with the low end now, or the jalapeno low, as it's hilariously named. So here's an A chord. Okay, and the same thing with the high end, the wasabi high. So here's no high end. Very muffled, and here's all the high end. Okay, so I'm going to set them back to middle, and maybe just boost them up a little bit, see what that does. Cool. Okay, so I'm just going to try another riff, and then we're going to switch into the high setting afterwards. So I'm just notching these controls up. So at the moment, everything's sort of 1 o'clock, so it's a bit more pushed, and that gives us this. Ready for the stadium. That's a great sound. Okay, just for no other reason then, why not? I'm just going to put the gain on absolutely full, because you sort of at least got to try that once when you get a pedal. So this is gain on full. In fact, let's go for it. Let's just put everything on full. This isn't how I'd normally use a pedal, obviously, but why not? So let's try the low gain. Well, you know, this is going to be very high gain, but in the balmy setting. Okay, feeling brave, I'm going to go to the scorch setting and see what happens. See how much sustain we can get out of this. It's like a storm brewing. No idea how that will come out. I would not have the pedal set like that, and unless that's the best tone ever. But yeah, I'm going to put it back to a more sensible setting now. So everything at 1 o'clock. Let's try a bit of lead stuff. Here we go. So in the scorch setting. So everything at 1 o'clock that was in the scorch setting. that's the tone I quite like. Really brings out the upper harmonics, you know. Pinch harmonics are just jumping out at me. It's what I was expecting with this pedal, to be honest. And let's try a bit more on the neck pickup now. Same setting, neck pickup. Okay, so I picked up a Les Paul. Not what you probably associate with this sort of music, this sort of high gain pedal, but I thought, why not just show a different sort of sound, hopefully. So I'm going to go to the balmy setting. I'm going to turn the gain down a little bit, you know, try and go for something a bit more classic. So let's see how that sounds really quick, and then we'll get back to the Kramer. Back on the Kramer, not got quite a cool paint job as the pedal, but it suits this sort of pedal really well. So I'm going to play a few more riffs for you, then we'll do a bit of a summarise. All that is coming from that clean tone, you know, just a stock clean sound, bit of reverb, but just a clean. So it's pretty extraordinary, you know. You get these fantastic saturated lead tones with a flick of the button, really. So in summary, really cool pedal. I had loads of fun doing this today. It's a well-built, well-designed pedal, spicy paint job. It's going to get the heads turning. Absolutely love it. So let me know in the comments below. Has anybody else got one of these? What do they think of it? Were you lucky enough to get one in the pre-order? I don't know how many of these they're making, so I think it's a bit of a limited thing. But yeah, so if you want one, get in soon, basically. But cool pedal. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. Any questions you got in the comments, I'll do my best to get back to you. So please leave me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. So thank you so much again for watching. I've just got one more thing to do before we stop. One last thing before you go, don't switch off yet. I've got a special guest coming in real quick for you. I've just flown him in from LA, so you know, it's been a long time since I've heard from him. I've actually got to give him his guitar back, you know. As you all know, I'm a Les Paul guy, so I've had fun playing the Kramer, but you know, the time's up. So you know, this guy's quite a character, you know, pre-warning. Great player, massive vibrato as wide as the ocean, and he's going to know what to do with this pedal. He's going to burn some buttholes. So without further ado, I better open the door and bring him in for you. So here goes. Oh, so good to get my guitar back. Let's burn some butts. That was cool. I think that'll do. So I am melting. I can't wait to see that back. I literally don't know how they do it.